Good morning, everyone. I'm coming to you from one of my very favorite spots, sitting on this bench overlooking this beautiful lake on my walk this morning. And it's sunny and it's warm for March in Canada. Anyway, I've had a number of years now of a little bit more of a quieter time, a little bit more inwardly focused. And this for me has been a time of real reflection and a lot of reflecting. Oops, Bella's poking me. A lot of reflecting on the work that I've done in healing trauma and healing chronic pain, anxiety, all those things. And there's a few things that I have noticed. One is that trauma is not always obvious. And in fact, I think most of the time it's not obvious at all. We know the big T traumas. We know the abuse, the assaults, the war, the PTSD, but we don't often catch the more complex, subtle traumas that can happen, mostly from what didn't happen in childhood. In other words, emotional neglect. So here's how some of that might show up for you. If there's an underlying feeling that something is wrong, that underlying engine, but not only that, but that you've done something wrong, that's through a child's mind. The other thing I find is that often we see angry outbursts, right, in people, and often that is trauma-based. But often people who've had subtle, complex trauma can't access anger. And so instead of anger, they tend to feel a confusion. And it's like an underlying feeling of sort of yuckiness, you know? And that's why my breathwork journeys are so valuable, because for people who've had complex trauma, often there's a feeling of not being real, like almost living a magical life in their minds. And when we get real, we're in touch with our emotions, and that's what makes us real. So my advice for you today is to find spots like this where I am that feel real to you. Find people that feel real to you, because those are the people that are going to be attracting you forward towards your own real, true, authentic self. So taste into that realness, whatever moments you can find. And sooner or later, you'll start to have more and more of them, and you'll start to experience this in yourself. I hope this has been helpful. Have a wonderful day.